Holy crap, it's a castle. Let's all thank David for a game of Mage Knight Conquest. We got Black Powder Rebels against the Atlantis Guild and a Solanavi Eidolon in the back. The Fist of Tesla is also in the game. He just has it off to the side because it's too big to fit on the table.
I got a thing back here. It's right by the sewer slide for the castle.
We were just talking about comments on the offline. Unfortunately, as much as I would have liked to play him, I actually could not fit my Gilgamesh into my points. Sad pandas. Anyway, to go more into detail, here's where we'll do the army showcase now. Starting off with the Black Powder Rebels. But we're not going to go with the boring stuff first. We're going to go with the cool stuff. We got the Dwarven Steam Behemoth, light mode. So it's the light tank, so it's 2 clicks on each of his styles. We have the War Wagon. So the War Wagon, there's only one rating for it, so it's 109 points. The Dwarven Hammer's Skull is going to be its passenger. And we have the Mortar at light. Yep. Come on. Mortar at light. Let's do this for you guys. The Dwarven Steam Behemoth at light, so it's 332 points. And then the cannon at light. And then, of course, the War Wagon is 109 points with nothing. So that is the heavy stuff. That's the cool stuff. The reason to play Mage Knight Conquest. And then for the normal boring stuff, we got one formation of 3 weak Steam Golems and the Dwarven Stomper. The Mountain King is off by himself. One kind of rifle-ish platoon of 4 strong Camzim fusers with 1 weak Camzim fuser. And then a Shield Maiden is buffing them all with Defend. Second rifle squad-ish rifle formation is a tough Black Powder Boomer, 2 standard Black Powder Boomers, and 2 tough Camzim Riflemen. So there's those 2. Mountain King, Golem Force. Then we have Amazon Squad 1 and Amazon Squad 2. Amazon Squad 1 is 2 tough Amazon Blades Mistress, 1 standard Amazon Blades Mistress, another tough Shield Maiden, a standard Leech Medic, a standard Sentry Golem, and the Dwarven Jarl. I don't know how to pronounce that. I speak a real language, okay? I speak English, not Dwarf. Dwarf isn't a real language. I'm sorry to say it. Dwarf is not a real language. And then we have an Amazon Man Catcher. So that's second formation. That's the first Amazon formation. Second Amazon formation is the Amazon Huntress. Amazon Huntress from Mage Knight Unlimited. And then, of course, we have her counterpart in Mage Knight Rebellion, the Amazon Queen, who is currently doing the Limbo. I need to heat her up with a hairdryer, but I'm really worried about melting her. Because historically, these Amazon Queen models were really freaking flimsy. Her paint job's terrible, too, but I don't feel like repainting models. Then we have 2 standard Leech Medics, and then a weak Leech Medic, and that gives me roughly 1850 points. It's a little bit more. I think it's like 10 points more than what the Atlantis Guild are going to have, but it's close enough for this game. Then for the Atlantis Guild, we have a castle. So we got 2 heavy towers, a heavy gate. Gate? Yeah, I think it is. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 light walls. The castle itself comes up to 410 points. Then for the actual forces, we got a Atlantean Ram at 106 points, who the Maelstrom Golem is going to ride in the back. So between that and the Hammer Scald, there's nobody going to be mailing the rears of these because it's just sweep city. We got a Tekken, a Thunder Golem, so got some power. We got a Magus with 2 veteran and tough Imhotep Gunners, 2 standard Golem Mechanics, 1 tough Golem Mechanic, a young Spirit, what the hell is this thing called again? Spirit Eidolon Solanavi Celestial. What a mouthful. I've never actually played with him or against him before, so this will be fun. So that's our main core. Then our actual heavy hitting stuff. Well, except for my 3 healers, or the Atlantis Guild 3 healers that David will be using. Then for our cheap chaff, we got 2 standard fighting automatons, a tough Utem guardsman, a weak Utem guardsman, and a standard Utem guardsman. And here's where you start seeing broken models. He's missing his axe and he's missing his sword. Sorry, sword. There's a W in there. You can't hide letters from me. I'm not Dumba. Our next cheap chaff is 3 Utem bowmen with 2 standard, 1 weak, and then 2 weak Imhotep gunners. And then the last thing of chaff is a tough Imhotep, 2 tough Imhotep gunners, 1 standard, oh my goodness, I think I screwed that up. 2 tough Utem crossbowmen, 1 standard Imhotep gunner, a second standard Imhotep gunner, so you actually have to do different sculpts, and then a weak battle queen who is also missing her sword. But nobody cares about that. They only care about him. And that. Oh, and maybe I guess this thing. The Fist of Tesla. This guy actually won me. Back in the day, this guy won me a Gilgarsh. Fortunately, I couldn't fit him in my army, or the Black Metal Rebel army. But yes, the Fist of Tesla is the reason why I have a Gilgarsh. Anyway, the Fist of Tesla is going to be the light version. Come on, focus. So 334 points. And with 400 points in the tower, that's roughly 1850. I think it's a little bit less. It might be a little bit more. I don't remember. The armies are fairly comparable. So we will move on to the game now. And with that, the Black Powder Rebels get to go first because I rolled initiative. We're at 1800 points. We're actually at like 1850 because I couldn't quite figure it out. So Conquest, unlike normal Mage and Skirmish, you get 1 action for every 400 points. So at 18, that's 18.
Yeah.
That's what? 400, 800, 12, 16. That's weird how they're like, oh, your average game should be 1800 points, but then.
Yeah. So it's an 1800 point army.
Yeah.
So let's treat it like it's a 1600 point. That'd be 4 actions.
Okay, so I get 4 actions. Movement formations can be up to 10 models. So this is 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. So like even though I have more than models in the formation than normal, they can all move as that. They can't fight like that, but they can move like that. And my tank command. Any model that has the command ability, like I have the Amazon Queen who is doing the limbo, I guess. The Amazon Queen, the Dwarven Jarl, the Mountain King, and the Dwarven Hammered Scald all give me plus, I believe it gives me +1 command per
another action, yes.
So I'm at, what's it, 4, 8, 12, 16. So I'm at 4 actions, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 actions totals to do my movement on, and that's what I'm going to do. So, overview. I don't remember what company makes these buildings. I'm sorry. If I can remember, I'll post it in the description. Slow and steady as the dwarf ghost says, right? I screwed up. I thought my Amazon man catcher had force march. Nope, she has quickness. So I was like, oh, everyone will move 10. No, they're not. Makes sense. She's a man catcher, not a, I don't know, man whipper. David's like PG-13.
I just keep it shut.
But everything moved up. I have the 8 actions, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, everything's out of range, even doubling the range from the Titans and the tank, because I was going to shoot the keep, or the gatehouse. That's not a keep, that's a gatehouse. But I can't, because I only have 24 inch range, but I'm also out of range of him. Also, looking up the rules, he could start with his, he had an 18-inch deployment area, so he can start with his tank up and the chariot. And yeah, so we'll go on to the Atlantis Guild turn 1. Fist of Tesla goes for a flanking maneuver. Spirit of Eidolon is wanting some blood. He opened up his gatehouse to let his melee troops through. Tekken flew there. Chariot is also going for a flanking maneuver. And that is movement for the Atlantis Guild. Since I've pretty much moved my whole army, I've only got that unit and that unit to move. So I will move those two now for Black Powder Rebels, turn 2. Amazons move up with their, the Amazon Huntress and Queen move up with their Elite Medic Squad. And then my Cassim Riflemen, or Cassim Fusers, move up. And then I pull the tokens for the rest of my guys. Because I only had that few of models to move. So now we're on to Atlantis Guild, turn 2. Are you even doing anything?
Nope, just pulling markers.
Just pulling markers. So we're going to go straight back to me.
Oh, technically I am.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm shutting the door.
Oh, okay.
I don't need any visitors.
He doesn't want to let me in the keep. Because I'm thinking this is more of like a keep and not an actual castle. I do have a couple of keep sections. I just ran out of walls. I might have to pick up more walls if I can find them.
Cool. And that's pulled from everything.
Yep. And so now we're Black Powder Rebels, turn 2. Because that was a quick, easy, or turn 3. Because it was a quick and easy, I was zoomed in the whole time. I'm so mad at myself. I just recorded with David today, Mage Knight skirmish, and I'm like, why can't I get everything on the camera? Because I'm zoomed in! Anyway, turn 3. Chariot decided to turn and go for a flank maneuver. They're shimmying up behind the tank. He stopped in the woods. They're moving up there slowly. They can't quite reach the towers yet. Can I fire indirectly? I don't. Is that 14 to him from either? Do you mind checking that real quick?
14?
Yep. They moved up.
There's 14.
Okay.
So.
Nope. So they moved up. There's 12 out of 12 in base for that guy, so they don't get rammed. They don't care. Ram them. They're my tough boys. And yeah, so that's the only movement I've done. I decided to wait to do it, but the tank is going to shoot to keep. The tank has an attack of 10, and out the front arc of the tank, it can double its range to shoot tower sections or multi-towers or titans. It reduces his damage by 2, but he's got pierce, so he doesn't, because each of the keeps have a vulnerability. Or the towers and the gatehouse. So we're going to start with shooting it. I have an attack of 10. You had a defense of what?
Of 18.
Okay. I need an 8 or better to hit the tower. Nope, I missed with a 7. Oh, I didn't know my tank actually had eaten my dust on the end. On the back, so that's kind of cool. I forgot. It's been forever since, I busted these guys finally out of their packaging, so you probably saw them on the shelf. But yeah, that is it for my movement. So we're on to the Atlantis Guild, turn 3. Or 4, I forget. It doesn't really matter. Spirit of Avalon moved up. Melee Squad moved up. Tekken waited to pop his wings off, so he's hiding behind a building. Chariot's moving up to start flanking me. Fist of Tesla almost got into base contact, which is may not be good for me because now he's going to shoot him. But the bigger thing is, as well, if I shot 1 tower, I'm going to get shot by 3. So where do you want to start with first for shooting?
Let's shoot with the Fist of Edelin.
Tesla.
No. Yeah, the hand of Fist of Tesla.
So it's an attack of 11 against my defense. It's my rear arc of 15.
Okay, so I got to roll over a 4.
Yep. You do hit. So now roll a d6.
Okay.
This is for if you hit the passenger or not. You do not. You hit the chariot itself.
Do I get anything for rolling the 6?
No.
Only if it's doubles, right?
No, only if you roll boxcar. So the chariot takes 5 clicks of damage. So 1, 2. Alright, well, I lost magic immunity on the rear of my chariot. Oh no. Well, it's going to turn around and charge you. Anyway, so that's his shooting. I know you're supposed to, for multi-dollars, you're supposed to move and shoot, but I figured, hey, let's do all the movement first, off camera, and then shooting. So now the tank gets lit up.
Yep, we're going to start here. The attack is 10.
Yep, my defense is 17, but your tower has pierce, right?
Pierce is the rounded one.
The red circle on damage.
Yes, it does.
So you ignore invulnerability, toughness, and battle armor.
Okay, I'm going to go.
So my defense is 17. You miss.
Miss with this one.
Yes.
We're going to go to the middle one.
So the gatehouse.
Same deal.
So roll it invisible.
Ah.
Nope, miss again.
Okay.
I hope when you rolled it back there, it wasn't a hit.
It was.
Dang. That one hits. That's an 11.
That's an 11.
So that hits. What's your damage?
3.
3, but it's reduced by 2 because of long range. So I take 1. So I'm down. I lost my invulnerability, but I kept my pierce.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about towers and titans and tanks is, yeah, you may be slow, but you also have lots of range.
Now, yeah, and I think that's about it.
All right. So I pulled my 2 tokens, and we're going to go on to Black Powder Rebels' turn, or Black Powder Rebels' next turn.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to turn around and charge. Fuser Squad moved up, so if he wants to charge me, he has to stop into the woods. As far as I can tell, I looked at the rules. David's looked at the printout of the rules. Multi-dial figures have to stop if they fully enter their base into terrain. Because it doesn't say anything specific about them, just it says models once their base fully enters terrain has to stop. So I'm hoping so that at least stops him from charging me right away. Pull them. Amazon Squad moved up. Those 2. Him. Second Amazon Squad. But Chariot turned around, and I was able to get it just so my line is directly on the front, and I used the front arc of charge. So I believe I get to attack. I'm going to double check that real quick. Actually, I probably should have done that before I turned the camera on. Dwarf Jaw is going to attack, but my front's going to attack, and I'm going to see if my side can attack. See if I can do 3 attacks. I'm not sure if I can. I believe I can, because I also need to look it up for this guy. He moved up 6 inches. That side and that side with a push, so I took damage on there. Main shot going to go there, and then secondary shot going to go into the Tekken. But again, I need to double check the multi-dial, ranged combat, and melee combat. Checking it, it does say I can, because you count all you can give it an action, but it counts all actions under 1 action. However, that's bad phrasing. But so I can attack with the front and the side, and then my Dwarven Jarl is going to do an attack. So I have to attack with the Chariot first. So the front side has an attack of 11 against your defense of 17. You have invulnerability, so this is reduced by 2 if I hit. I do hit the front for 5, but it's reduced by 2. So at the front, slide him out of the way, takes 3. So he is down to battle armor from invulnerability. And then because it's on the line, that was the intent, was to try and get on the line. I had to move him out of the way. The side now gets to attack, because I used the front for charge, and this side, which this side took the push damage. I have an attack of 9 against your defense of 16. The side misses. So that Chariot's done attacking. Now the Dwarven Jarl, whose token fell out. Oh, that must have been the one over there. He's going to now attack, so he can attack any, because he has sweep, he can attack everything in the front arc, or the rear, the side arcs, and the rear arc. If he didn't have sweep, he would just choose one of the arcs, but he has sweep, so it doesn't matter. But he's going to attack out the side arc that's on the line that I keep bumping. So he's an attack of 13 against the 16. And he hits. This thing no longer has a vulnerability, so it takes 5 damage on the front.
Wait, you said it had battle armor? Oh yeah, that's
battle armor is ranged.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta set the camera down to turn its dial because I think I might have overclicked it. So beat up the front of the tank. It lost its movement. It still has an attack of 9 and damage 4, so it's still dangerous on the front. Next up was the Black Powder Rebel Steam Behemoth. Its main shot is going to shoot the gatehouse again. So my attack was... Can you read the attack for me?
The attack is 9.
Oh, right, because you hit me. 9, what's the keeps defense?
18.
And it's a long-range shot still, so... Ooh, I got boxcars. So it's +1 damage, and it's automatic hit. So I do... Hang on. I do 5 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Pierce... So long range reduces the damage by down to 3.
Okay.
And Pierce ignores your toughness or invulnerability. And so I would do 5 down to 3 from long range, but then I rolled a critical hit, so I do 4 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
And then the side, the invisible sponson, I guess it's probably the main hole there, or that there, is going to shoot at the Tekken. So the attack is 10, your defense is 17, but I also have Pierce up the side of the tank. Wow, I didn't realize this guy had so much Pierce. So 10 against your 17. That misses, because I needed a 7. And my Steam Behemoth took a point of damage on that side.
Okay, I
already did.
Okay.
I already did push the damage. So that is it for the Black Powder Rebels. So now we're back onto the Atlantis Guild and see if I get punished for my actions.
Okay.
So we are on to, movement for the Atlantis Guild. Not a lot of movement. Actually, 0 movement. He's just clearing tokens. But the towers are going to push to shoot light at my tank. Now, towers don't take damage when they push. They just can't activate 3 turns in a row. So go ahead and, who's starting where?
Let's start here.
Okay.
And that's an attack of 10.
My defense is 17 on the side, and you still have Pierce.
Okay.
Because it's going through the side.
I guess in theory it could go through.
Oh, if you have a line up on the actual line?
Yeah, I could pick either or.
Yeah.
So it is still 17 there. It's 17 either, but we've already done some damage to the front.
Well, I believe you've done 1 damage to the front, and I've done 1 damage to myself on the side.
Okay, so let's go for the side.
Okay.
17.
You hit.
That's hit.
What's your damage?
Damage, pierce 3.
So your long range reduces it to 1.
Okay.
So do you mind clicking him 1 damage on the side?
Not at all. Okay.
Alright.
These guys going for the front.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Damage?
3 pierce.
Okay, so I take 1 on the front.
Okay.
For the record, those 3 keeps are like 100 points apiece. And so it's about 300 points against 300 points right there.
Okay. And then the last one, he can only hit the front.
Yep. That also hits for another point of damage, because all towers have 3 damage with Pierce, so long range.
Okay.
You still haven't taken me off Pierce, but you are slowly whittling the tank down, and he can't do anything next turn, but his towers can't either.
Yep.
And that's why he pulled those tokens, and that's his turn. So now we're on to Black Powder Rebel turn, which he can't do anything, and he can't do anything. I could push my Dwarven Jarl. I don't think I'm going to, but we'll see after moving. I think I called him my Jarl. My Jarl's right there. That's the Hammer Scald. I decided not to push him. Chariot cleared. Tank cleared. That squad moved up, or that formation I should say. The 2 artillery moved up. That formation moved up. The Mountain King moved up. The Golem squad moved up. So now we're on to the Atlantis Guild, and we'll see what their movement's going to look like. Chariot's flanking, but guess what? I have targets to shoot now. Yay! They're not finally worthless. I mean, they are pretty worthless. I really don't like these guys. A Cyclops, a Gilgarsh, and a Catapulter watching him drive by. I was going to put those guys in my army, but then I just didn't want to put them away.
Yeah, he does not have range.
Nope, he does not. He is a melee. He hits sweep, so he'll hit anyone in all 3 arcs. Or if you surrounded him, which would be a terrible idea, he hits all of the arcs. So Chariot moves up. Tekken's just going to shoot. The guys from the gatehouse decided to hop down. The Magus and his squad hopped down, and the Battle Queen and her squad hopped down. So they're back there behind the wall. The Eidolon didn't move?
No.
Okay. And
this guy did.
The tank did do a pivot, so it pulled him out of melee. But now it's hard to tell under the camera. Oh my goodness. It's intended to be directly on the line so he can shoot both sides. So he's going to light up my chariot.
All right. What do I...
So which side is shooting first? One has an attack of 11, one has an attack of 10.
Let's go high.
Okay. So 11 into my defense of 17, because you're on my side chart, or side arc.
That misses.
Now you have a 10 against 17. That hits.
Yep.
So you hit my side arc for 5 points of damage, and I'm going to do that real quick. Correction. I'm not going to roll the damage. Roll a d6.
5.
Okay. My Dwarven Jarl takes 5 points of damage. My Dwarven Hammer Skull. Do you mind giving him my damage for me?
Yeah. 5.
The energy out of the gems hit him for 5.
4, 5. Okay.
Maybe I should have pushed him, because he just got beat to crap. Oh, I guess he still has 11 attack. He lost sweep, but he still has a high attack, so that's good. Yep. All right. So not great, not terrible. So yeah, there's that, and then I think the only thing else is the Tekken shooting.
Yes.
He has an attack of 13 against my side defense of 17. So that hits. Give the tank 4 points of damage because he does 5. Okay. That is why I like the Tekken.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lost Pierce on the side, so his battle armor kicks back in.
Okay.
Whew, that was the most amount of damage I've taken on the tank.
And these guys just aren't close enough to do anything.
They moved anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so the Atlantis Guild is done moving.
Yep.
So on to the Black Powder Rebels. And dealing with the chariot. And a tank. And I have a tank. We continue to run from the chariot with the giant golem of doom in the back. Fusers, gunners keep moving up. They need to get in range to start shooting things. Tank moved up 4 inches from the rear. It's going to fire into the keep or the gatehouse. I think it's that one lone guy out from the side, and then it's going to try its luck at shooting the Tekken. It will need boxcars because its attack is 7. He now has battle armor, so that Tekken lighting up the side of my tank was fantastic for him. And we charge back into combat. So we'll start there. 11 from the front into the rear of 17, needing a 6. Get the hit. And then the side, I actually need to do damage first. So 5 reduced by 2 is 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then the side attacks, 9 into 16. That hits for another 3.
Oh, wait, 9 into 16? Yep, 17.
Yep. Good catch, David. I'm really bad at math. And then the Dwarven Jarl is going to attack, or sorry, Hammer Skull. Hammer Skull is going to attack through that arc. He lost sweep, but 11 into 14. And he gets it for another 3. So did we just polish off 1, 2? Oh my goodness. No, it's still kicking. It's got 1 skull, so it can't. You can't count its rear movement.
Okay.
But it can still move. Tank shot. Into the Tekken. I need boxcars.
Oh.
Close. The front shot, doubling the range into the keep. What's my attack on the front?
It's 8.
Oh, it's 8? Okay, what's your defense on the keep?
16.
So I need an 8. Nope. And then into the one lone Utum guardsman from the side. Of course, there's my high roll. I think that deals, what, 5 damage to the weak Utum guardsman or Utum crossbowman.
Okay.
That probably will squish it.
2, 3, 4, I don't know, 5 does kill him.
Okay, cool. Well, even if you hit demoralized in Conquest, you're dead.
Alright, I'm resetting him just so we don't have to do that again.
Okay, thank you.
He's off the thing.
But that is all of my shooting and movement. So I already pulled my token, so we're back to the Atlantis Guild and see what they're going to do.
Okay.
His favorite song is You Spin Me Right Round, Baby Right Round, because he spun around and he's going to shoot up the chariot again. We'll see if he kills off the Hammer Skull. Hang on. I'm just going to go through. Spirit of Eidolon moved up. He's tying up my tank with his cheap squad, what they're made to do. Thunder Golem. I wonder if you can see him in there. He actually is inside the gate. Oh, you can't see him, but he's inside the gate. Maybe I'll take a picture and insert it there. Is there anything else you did to move? The squad's back. The 3 gold mechanics back there moved.
Yep.
But yeah, so really the only shooting is this.
And this.
Oh, and that, because that actually has a cleared sight shot to him. Even though the front is tied up, multi-dial warriors, you shoot, as long as you're not shooting into the section that's tied up, you can shoot into it. So where do you want to start? Tank or
Let's start over here.
Okay, so your first attack is an 11. That hits. 11 plus 9 is 20. So roll a d6, see if you hit my passenger or not. Nope. You actually hit the chariot this time for 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that chariot side can no longer do damage. It even has a skull, so it can't even attack.
Sheesh.
You broke off my iron spoke. So now the front's going to attack with an attack of 9. Whee!
That's
hit.
10.
Now roll, that's so 19. Now roll a d6, see if you hit my passenger. Nope. So the front still does 4 damage and deals 4 to the side. 1, 2, 3. So you kill it with the 4 damage. I couldn't find in the rules, so if you know the rules better, please comment down below. There is no spillover damage, but does that mean I can now use this side of the chariot to block shots, or does the damage can he assign the hits to whatever? I couldn't find it in the multi-dial rules. I couldn't find it in the updated Conquest rules, and I couldn't find it in even this little pamphlet that comes with the Conquest rule set with all the artillery. So if that is the case, please leave a comment. But for now, we're going to play it as if the rules is written, and I've missed something, where he cannot attack me through the dead dial, or dead side. So there's that. Tank shot. Tank against the tank. Tower first.
That is 8.
What's your attack?
10. So that's 18.
Yep, 18. Against my defense of 17. You still have Pierce, right?
Right.
So I take 1 point of damage because your damage is 3, correct?
Damage is 3.
So it's reduced by 2 because of long range.
Oop. On.
There you go. It's probably kind of one of those off-center dials with 6 not on straight.
Okay, I think I flicked it back and forth, so I'm not sure where it's supposed to be.
Okay, so that's fine. We'll call that good for now. I think you over-clicked it by 1.
Oh no, I clicked it and then pushed back, so I think it's where it needs to be.
Okay, I think you're good. Yeah. I'm calling it good if you're good with it.
I'm fine.
And that is it for your turn, right?
That should be it.
Because he's done all his movement. Now we got to worry about a chariot coming after me. But I'm starting to close the gap. I have things to shoot. Yeah. Gunner squad moves up. Amazon squad moves up. The main catcher broke off with quickness. The Jarl broke off. I realize I've been screwing up the multi-dial and Titan stuff. You have to give 2 actions per Titan or multiple actions per the multi-dials. So they don't take multiple pushes, so like this isn't going to get 2 tokens, only going to get 1. I just marked them with 2 tokens to remind myself that yes, I've given them 2 actions. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then she got her free movement. Another one, I'm not sure. I believe he doesn't have to stop because his base was halfway hanging out. Again, if I got that wrong, please correct me down in the comments below. But he ran up and he's just ramming the Tekken. So the Tekken automatically takes 1 point of damage because it only has battle armor. Yeah, sorry, I don't know where my ring is for that thing.
There we go.
So there's 1 free point of damage, and now the reason why I have 2 actions here is because they're both going to light up into the chariot. We were going to start with the cannon. It's got a long range, so it's 20 inches.
And so they each take up damage because of that, or?
No, they won't, because for however many actions, you still only apply 1 token to the model. So like the tank, when I was shooting out this side, this side, this side, I should have spent 3 of my 8 actions, but I only still put 1 token on it. For example, the last turn his attack, he would have used 2 of his actions, but still only puts 1 token on there. That's nice. And Titans, so big dials, only get 2 actions.
Okay.
Can only spend 2 actions, but again, only get 1 token. So cannon first into the side of the what the heck is that called? Atlantis Guild. I can't read it. 19 Ram. Sorry about that. I was trying to read. It's got the nice spoke right there. So 10 into 16. It hits, but so my damage is reduced from 5 to 3. It's got toughness, so it would reduce it further to 2. However, it's in the side. Do I hit the Maelstrom Golem? I don't. So I hit the side of the chariot for 2. Now the bombard, or the mortar, sorry, same difference, is also going to fire into that same side. So 10 into 16, I need a 10, or 6. I hit, my damage is 3, it drops to 1. He's lost toughness, so it will go through unless I hit the Maelstrom Golem. I hit the Maelstrom Golem for 1 point. So, if you want to give him a click.
Okay. Now, I think he has toughness, though.
He has battle armor.
And that's range, right?
Yeah, but the way passengers work in chariots is you don't affect its stats for defensive or movement. You just roll, that's what that 5 or 6 is for, is to automatically see if you hit.
Gotcha.
So, He loses 1 point of damage and 1 point of attack, but he still has his command for a bonus. Get in your chariot. Get in your home. Don't you like your home? Alright. So that is all of my attacks and movement. So now we're on to the Atlantis Guild. Turn whatever.
Gotcha.
Movement. Chariot was like, oh, that was artillery. That was bad. And so it ran back. Also, now I have my gunners about ready to get rammed to pieces. I think that was your only technical movement, because you have guys back there who moved, right?
Right.
Okay, so there's a couple guys back there move, but for the most part, it's just going to be a lot of combat. You've got, they're going to shoot into his side.
Yep.
Tower's going to shoot into his side. Those two, the tower and the gatehouse are actually in range of the cannon, so they're going to shoot the cannon at double range. And the Tekken is going to point blank shot or melee the Mountain King. So where do you want to start?
Let's start with this little bug guy here.
Okay.
He's got an 18.
Oh, I didn't take him as 5 damage. Oh no, that was a terrible mistake on my part. He's a 13 attack against my defense of what?
It looks like, is that an 18 or?
That is an 18.
So.
Magic Immunity is such a worthless ability in this game. Yep, that hits for 5 damage on my Mountain King. Go ahead and click him for me.
Alrighty. Oh, man, these guys are tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like you still have your charge or your ram
Oh, good.
ability.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, and I still have 4 damage, so that's useful. So I can still smack the Tekken pretty hard.
So this has pierce, but it's also minus
2 damage because of long range.
Yeah, so we've got an attack of 10 against a defense of
17, but my center dot's in the woods, so 18.
18. Got to be over an 8.
Nope.
Missed. This guy,
Yep, that does hit. And what's your damage?
damage is 3 pierce.
3. And so long range reduces it to 1. So the cannon takes 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, hang on. I gotta set this guy down because I think I just screwed up his stats. Not much change in stats for only 1 point. And then combat into the tank.
Let me see. These guys have. We're looking at a 7.
7 is the only one who has a kind of clear line of fire into the tank, but the rest can join in.
Yep.
I'm
7, 8, 9, 10.
There's probably some like wishy-washy rules where they all, or some rules where they all need to see into the side arc, but I'm gonna let him have it.
So I got to roll over a 7 with those guys.
Well, hang on. He has a 17, so 1 guy shooting, right?
Right.
Then you add 1 for each guy shooting.
That's 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's supposed to be over here. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. Yep. You have to roll over a 7.
Yep.
What do you want to roll?
Oh,
What is
drama.
it? Yeah, I know. That hits. So that's so what's his damage normally?
So damage normally is 1 plus 2, 3, 4.
So you do 4 damage minus 1 because of toughness. So if you don't mind clicking the tank 3 times.
Okay. Sorry, his glass is getting away. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Just 3.
Okay.
'Cause that
He's got 1 skull.
Okay. I'm guessing it's on movement. Yep, it's on movement. So he can still shoot. That's a side
Okay.
damage.
Now we're doing this guy.
Okay.
He's got a 10 against 17.
Yep.
Does not hit. And he's got his extra gem up there. Okay. I think that is it.
Okay, so on to Black Powder Rebels. Oh, wait. They shouldn't have their token. Black Powder Rebels. What the heck did I just say? Black Powder Rebels.
Yeah, that's what you said.
I think I slurred my words. Apparently I've been drinking. Anyway, I have not been. Well, I may have been drinking fluid. Anyway, regardless, Chariot's probably going to try to go after the core. Or Fist Tesla. Tank made a breakaway, made a pivot, and slammed into those two guys. Mm-hmm. As much as I wish I could have pushed him, I had to give up on that, so he'll clear. They moved up. The Golem Squad is standing in the way of the ramming tank. But most of my actions are eaten up here. So I moved, I pivoted and charged. So starting with the front of the chariot, or the war wagon I should say, an 11 into 14. And we're hitting all in the front. That hits for 5 points of damage. Right, yeah, 11 plus 5 is 15. So That should kill the front. Yep, if you can reach across there, I'll hold them down.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, it does not. All right, so that's one action for moving, one action for attacking, and then the hammer skull is going to attack. 11 and 11. Just don't roll snake eyes. So don't. So 3 more points of damage to the front, if you don't mind. You're dead.
Okay.
So how many skulls have appeared? 3, 4, 5. Is there any skulls on that side?
Nope.
Ooh, you are 1 skull away from dying.
Okay.
So that is them. So there's 2. He moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? I thought I had 6. Oh, that's right. It was 3 movement. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, because I've lost command on him and him. So I only have +2 to my actions for command. And that is it for my turn. So it is on to the Atlantis Guild and all of their movement shenanigans.
Yep. So healer moved out. First range squad moved out. Then
Thunder Golem moved up.
Thunder Golem moved out. Back here we've got a healing golem moved out. And we've got another ranged party moving out.
Okay.
These 2 are going to attack this one, this one, this guy.
Okay, so that one's also going to multi-target into them. Right? Or do you just want to shoot one guy dead?
Let's just go shoot one guy dead.
Okay.
And
I think
that is everything.
Yep.
Okay.
So where do you want to start?
Let's start. Nothing going on here.
They move.
Camp. They moved. So let's go ahead and start with the tower.
The Tekken is also pushing.
The Tekken is pushing.
So tower is shooting which one of these guys?
Yeah, so I've got an attack of 9, defense of 15.
These, yep.
Defense 15. They are all 15.
They have battle armor, but your pierce goes through battle armor.
Yep. So let's check out the guy with the bigger stuff.
Okay. The boomer.
Yep. Got to roll over a defense of 15. 9 versus 15. Come on. Does not hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. He's already targeted. This guy's going to shoot at this one. Same thing.
It's a 16 because of the shield maiden.
Okay.
She has defend.
And I got it.
Yep. So you do 3 points of damage to the front red guy.
Alrighty. 1, 2, and 3. He's still kicking.
Okay. As long as he's not demoralized.
What's demoralized?
It's a yellow square on damage. With 0, usually it's 0 damage.
No, he's still doing 2 damage.
Okay.
So now we're going to do the Tekken guy.
Yep.
And he has an attack of 13 against a defense of 15.
Yep. You hit.
That hits.
So 5 more points of damage to the Mountain King. This will probably splat him.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's done.
Yep. Mountain King down.
Okay. So I put him back on his reset dial.
Okay.
Now the thing is because he pushed,
He takes a point.
he takes a point. Okay. Cool.
All right.
And that should be it.
Yeah, I guess that is all your action. So, you forgot to pull their token.
Oh, yeah.
And you pulled your tanks?
We pulled the tanks.
Okay. So, we're on to Black Powder Rebel turn. And we're going to hopefully start inflicting a lot of damage. BPR movement. Yep, Black Powder Rebels. Amazon Squad moved up.
Oh, you gotta take that out, don't you?
Yep, I'll be moving those ones after this turn. So Amazon Squad moved up. Amazon Man-Catcher's tying up the Tekken some more. First Rifle Squad moved up to start opening fire into that pile there. Second Amazon Squad went to go tie up some infantry. Couldn't quite reach them all. Sentry Golem sticking in the back to maybe run in support. Artillery continues to move up. Jarl is actually going to try to finish him off. Looked up hindering train rules and we're kind of doing it wrong for line of sight. My apologies. Hindering train just says, does it exist? Yes, it always adds +1 to defend. It doesn't stop block line of sight like I was thinking. Too much Team Yankee and Flames before. Anyway, so he's going to shoot into the Fist of Tesla. That's the only attack I have. So he has an attack of 12 into the Fist of Tesla's 10 up to 11 because of terrain. So he hits the Fist of Tesla for 3 points of damage in the rear, which should polish it off. Yep, 1 damage does it, and I take out the tank. So one guy down because he has 6 points, or 6 skulls. And that is it for the turn. So if you want to pull him completely off the table.
Yeah. Got him.
Just set him off to the side.
No, let's put him on the shelf.
Oh, no, don't bother with that.
Okay.
I'll tell you why off camera. Anyway, so then we will be on to Atlantis Guild movement. I think you're still in a decent position because you still have your towers, and my tank is like really beat to crap.
Yep.
But we'll find out. Spirit of Eidolon moved up. He's going to spend 2 actions to move up and attack. That squad moved up to the side of the tank. That squad's going to, those 2 are going to beat up the tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those 2 are going to beat up that one Amazon. And the chariot moved into the woods.
Yep.
So where do you want to start?
Let's start with the Edelin.
Well, sorry. We're doing this a lot of this off camera. You're technically supposed to move and then attack, move, attack. You're supposed to do them one at a time, but it's a lot easier just to move everything at once and then go back and do your attacks. If it ever became relevant, we will do it as is, but since Conquest is such a big game, we're just moving everything first and then we're going to roll for our attacks. I know we've been kind of shorthanding it, which tried to speed up the gameplay. Anyway, so you start with Eidolon?
Yes.
Okay. You have an attack of, oh my goodness, 13.
Okay.
My defense, I think, is 18 on these guys. So they have garbage, 17. So 4?
Got to roll 4.
And you do. Your damage is 5, but I have toughness, so it goes down to 4 damage. So if you don't mind doing that for me.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. But also he started off there, but the toughness ignores the venom.
Yes. At the start of the no, you didn't start there. You moved into base contact.
Right.
So next turn your venom will take into effect, because venom's at the start of your activation, or the start of the turn, right?
Yeah, if he still has toughness though, which I'm not sure he does.
He does not.
Okay. Cool.
So go ahead and pull one of the tokens off of him. He only gets 1, but we're just using that to help us signify that we use multiple actions.
Okay.
What's next?
Next, let's go ahead and have these 2 guys smack on the front.
Okay.
We got an attack of 7.
So the Imhotep Gunner is going to be the primary attacker.
Now we got an attack of 7 against an armor of 17.
But remember, it's close combat formation, so 2 to 5 models.
Mm-hmm.
So the second guy adds his attack up by 1.
Which makes it an 8 against 17.
So you need a 9.
6, 7, 8.
Ooh, so close.
Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Those guys don't do anything. Now these guys, let's see, we've got an attack of 8.
Standard Utum Guardsman.
8 against 15.
16 because of the Shield Maiden.
Yep, but it goes up 1, so it turns into a 9 against 16.
So 7.
3.
8. Yep.
8.
So you deal... he does 3, but it goes up by 1, so he deals 4 points of damage to her.
Okay.
Grip her by her feet, if you can.
Okay.
Because these Amazons... They're the primary reasons why they changed to the dial style.
Okay. She's in there.
Oh, she's still alive. Nice.
She is still alive. Okay, so they've moved, he's moved, and he's moved. So that should be all the attacks.
Excellent. So you're done, right?
Correct.
So now it's on to the Black Powder Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
And get my chariot back into the fight. Chariot moved up. I was able to get just past the woods without... let's put the trees back on the template. Get just past the woods without needing to stop. The tank's going to do 2 attacks. That rifle group moved up. They didn't do anything. The Dwarven Stomper is going to shoot into the side of the chariot, and then 1 Steam Golem moved up to block the chariot. Now, it won't stop it from ramming, so it could still go off. But, hey, you know what? If we can tie it up, we can tie it up. So, Dwarven Stomper first. 13 into 16, but you go up by 1 because you're in wood, so 17. No, I missed by 1.
Damn.
That's fine. I had to miss at some point, right? The next one was the tank. So we got 1 attack into... we'll attack the standard fighting automaton. What's my attack?
7.
What's its defense?
Standard fighting automaton, that's the blue, right?
Yep.
It's 15.
So he needs an 8. Oh, he gets it. So what is my damage? 2?
2.
So 2 damage to the guy. We'll just pick one.
Now does he have toughness?
No, he's battle armor.
Okay. Toughness is orange, right?
Yes.
All right, let's take it into this guy.
Okay.
1, 2. Okay.
Then the front arc is going to attack into the Emotep gunner, the weak Emotep gunner that he's in base contact with. What's my attack?
Your attack is 8.
His defense?
14.
So 6?
6.
Get it for however much damage I do.
That is 5.
Wow, he still does 5 damage. That's probably going to finish him off.
Should. 2, 3. He's demoralized.
So that kills him.
Yeah. Dude, he would have still been alive.
Oh.
But demoralized.
Cool. And that's why they do that, is so to speed up the game a little bit by models dying. That is it for my turn. So now we are on to the Atlantis Guild. Their movement phase. Sorry, I say movement phase. Their actions. Too many games. Things get cross-referenced a lot. But we're going to go on to what he is moving. And then we'll figure out attacks. Not a huge amount of movement. At the very start of the turn, his venom kicks in. He takes a point of damage.
All right, I'll move him.
Yep.
Okay. He's still kicking.
Yep. The golems never demoralized. They just keep going.
Okay.
So where do you want to start off with your actions? So it's all shooting or melee.
We're going to shoot this guy.
Okay.
With an attack of 10 against a defense of
17.
Okay.
So you double your range.
Yep.
So you hit for 1. Your damage is 3, right?
Damage is 3.
Reduce it by 2, so you deal 1 point of damage.
Okay.
I have toughness, but Pierce ignores my toughness.
So we're just gonna. Whoop. Let me see if I can. There we go.
Okay. Self-charge. Good. Whew.
Okay. So he's good. Now we're gonna jump to these 3.
Okay.
Which they're going to attack this guy. He's got a defense of 15.
Okay.
But they've got an attack, the highest one's of 12.
Okay, so are you going to use Magic Blast on the Magus or not?
What does Magic Blast do? Go ahead.
Instead of doing your base damage value, you roll D6. What's his base damage value?
4.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Plus the 2, so...
Yeah, so 6. So you'd automatically do 6, or you can try to risk it for doing 8 damage. I don't think you need to risk it.
No, so what we're going to do is attack versus 12 versus 15, plus...
His base is really dusty.
Plus 2. Yep. So that's 12, 13, 14 against 15. I just have to roll a 1.
Well, no, you need to not roll 2s.
Yeah.
Because 2s automatically fail. You hit for 6 points of damage on the first center red guy.
On the first red guy.
Yep.
Okay, he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not demoralized?
I can't tell. It's a wet card.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Okay, he's out. Now, this guy is going to shoot the next one, and he's got an attack of 12 against a defense of 15.
Turn him back the way he was facing.
Okay.
Well, I guess it doesn't. Never mind. Conquest, everything is a 360-degree arc unless it's a Titan or a tank. So yeah, his facing doesn't matter.
Yeah, so he's shooting this guy.
Which one? The fuser or the boomer?
The fuser.
Okay.
So he's got a 12 against 15. Just has to beat a 3. Come on, baby.
3 or better. You do. So 4 damage to the fuser.
Yep. 4 piercing.
I don't have anything special.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he is demoralized.
No, so he's dead.
Okay. Now that takes us to these guys.
Yep.
Now these guys are heavy hitters. Each one is within 10.
So it looks like only the 2 front people, the Battle Queen and the Gunner, can actually see. Has clear line of fire.
Well, I would say that he does.
No, that's what I'm saying. The Battle Queen and the Emotep Gunner.
And then he does.
What? The who?
Yeah.
Point at the bottom.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Those 2 are blocked by the models, I believe. Let me double
Well,
check.
they're firing in formation.
I still think you need to draw. Let me check the rules.
Okay.
So it'd be under the unlimited rulebook.
Anyway, so we'll give those 2 then.
Yep. So you do have to draw line of fire to the target.
All right.
So you got 2 guys. Remember, range combat formation can be 2 models.
So that's going to be 9 and in against 15.
But I have battle armor, I believe. It should be green.
It is.
Is it 15 or is it 16?
It's 15.
It is 15. Okay. So it goes up to 17 due to the range attack.
So
What's your attack?
9
Which was
plus 1, so that's 10. So I
10,
just
yep.
got beat a 7.
Yep.
6.
You do
9.
for what's your damage?
Damage is. Whoop, let's see. 3 plus 1, so
Yep,
4. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He is not.
Demoralized. He's not there yet. Okay.
No. Okay, so that's them. He's moved. And then we're going to the towers.
Yep. Towers are shooting.
That one shot.
Yep.
This one's going to shoot at him. Might as well wipe out the whole.
Oh,
Actually,
which one?
let me see if I can hit her.
Yep.
So that's a 10 against
16.
16.
You hit her for 3. Because I'm under 14. Right?
What?
I'm at 14, right? What's your damage?
Oh, 3.
So you do 3 points of damage to her, if you don't mind doing
I
that.
thought she had a defensive thing.
She does. It's defend. She shares her
2,
defense value
3.
with...
Oh, she's demoralized.
Okay, so she's dead. That's
She
fine.
gets demoralized quick. I think that's kind of sexist.
No, she's not demoralized right now.
No, turn it back 1. Wait, isn't that demoralized?
No, that's defend.
Oh, then I'm going to go ahead and keep going. There. That was that 3.
It's yellow damage, not
Yellow
yellow
damage,
defense. Yellow
okay.
defense is defend.
Okay, so since we're on a roll here, 14,
Which she no longer has, for the record.
14. I can't hit her. I'm just going to go ahead and finish him off. So,
That'd be, that guy? Okay.
yeah, he's 12 against 9.
So 3 or better.
Come on, 3. Got it.
Got it. So he takes another 3?
3 damage. I'm willing to bet he's out.
Yep.
1, 2, oh, yep, that 2.
Tomorrow, sorry.
Okay, that's where that yellow is. Okay, that is, oh,
Oh, the Tekken. He's gonna,
yeah.
he says your sex appeal does not matter to me. Beep, beep, boop.
Yep, he's got 12 against 15. Come on.
Yep, that hits. Well, the 4 plus 1 automatically hits.
I know, I like the drama though.
Yep.
And so he still has 4 damage.
Have fun. Good luck.
Oh, shoot. Man.
Hang on. I'm gonna set the camera down and I'll do it.
Yeah, please.
Yep, that demoralized her. So now the Atlantis Guild is done, right?
I'm done. Yeah.
So we're on to the Black Powder Rebels. Oh, that should not have 2 tokens. It should only have 1. We're going to go on to that phase. My artillery continues to move very slowly. I'm actually really regretting it. I'm not a big fan of at least these ones. Or maybe I'm just playing them wrong. I ran them through the woods. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Anyway, Jarl moved up. We're going to start off with those, or next up we're going to have those 2 attack in a close combat attack against the Utum Guardsman. So we have an attack of 8 with the standard Amazon, Blades Mistress. The tough one is going to join her. So I have an attack of 8 that goes up to 9 into 15. And she's going to use Weapon Master, or Blade Master, whatever it's called. So that hits. So it does D6 damage plus 1. She does 7 damage to him.
Which one? The blue one?
Blue one, yep.
I'm willing to bet that gets him.
Oh, yes.
1,
I would hope so.
2, 3, 4, and he's demoralized.
Okay, so he goes
Into the pile.
into the pile.
Okay.
The standard black powder boomers are going to shoot into the Magus. So they have an attack of 8, goes up to 9. His defense is 15, needing a 6. They miss.
Really?
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Shit. Okay.
That's fine. That happens. That is all of my actions, because he moved up to try and block the Amazons from getting rammed. Again, they moved up, did nothing. Jarl moved up. And so we're on to the Atlantis Guild's turn.
Cool. Cool.
No movement again. Eidolon, this is the turn he would have actually done Venom. I did Venom damage on my turn, so he would have taken damage. But he's going to attack with the Eidolon. So if you want to go ahead and roll that up.
Yep. Okay, that's what versus what?
13 versus 13, so don't roll snake eyes. I see a 4, that's all that matters. 5 damage? 5 damage into him.
Okay. So he's going to
That's probably going to take him down. He's like a 28-point model. He's taking like 11 damage.
2, yep. Let's get you back to green, since we're here. He's out.
Yep.
Okay, so that does that. So now let's go to the tower.
Tower.
Have to roll over a 7.
Yes. You
6,
do.
7, 8.
For 1 point of damage on the chariot.
Yep. Whoop. Did that just...
Oh, dang, you got rid of my charge.
Okay. So that's that.
Yep.
This guy, we're going to shoot into these guys.
Into the blue squad. Okay.
Yep, and that's 9 versus 15.
15. My battle armor doesn't count because you have Pierce.
So 3
Yep.
does not hit. So might as well shoot again into that guy.
Okay.
Or actually into her.
She doesn't have defend, so she's out, basically. Unless you want the points.
Can she knock out? Oh yeah, she can't defend anybody, so. Okay, so yeah, let's go with one of those blue guys.
Okay, one of the boomers.
That's 10 versus the 15 still?
Yep. That hits, so deal 3 points to that boomer.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And he is not demoralized, but he's
hurting.
He's pale. Okay, so that did that. Now we're back to this guy.
He went to roll for a breakaway, rolled a 1, but he still gets to take multiple actions with the chariot, so he's going to spend another action to attack into the steam golem. So 10 into 17.
6.
Nope, no hit.
Okay, so we are good.
All right, so that is it. You can take 1 token off of him.
Okay, one token off of him, and I can take the yellow tokens off everybody.
You take the yellow tokens off everybody, and then we're on to the Black Powder Rebels. And I'm surprised at how long my tank is still alive. We forgot an attack here.
Oh.
And an attack here.
Okay.
And, we forgot to beat the crap out of the tank.
Shit.
So that's fine.
So that's an attack of 7 against a defense of 17.
Remember, you go up by 8. I'll go up by 1.
Go up by 1.
So 8 and then 17, 89. Oh, you got it.
Damn.
What's your damage?
Damage is 3.
Plus 1 from a close combat formation, right?
So that's 4. But he has.
Oh no, he's by himself. I didn't realize the other guy's dead.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you actually missed. You needed a 10.
So he's fine. Then we've got a 10 into 17.
Yep. No, hang on. It's not just 10. It's
11,
10,
12.
11, 12.
Okay.
So 12 plus, and he rolled a 6.
Yep.
So that is more than enough.
Okay.
So you do, what's your damage?
Damage on that guy is, looks like 3, plus 4, 5.
4, 5 minus my toughness, so 4 damage to the side of my tank.
Okay. Let me play with these guys.
Yep.
1, he's got a skull. 2, 3, and 4. Just 1 skull.
Okay.
So, well, he's got 2 skulls, but okay.
So, and then the one Utum guards then into the Amazon Blade Mistress.
It's an attack of a 7 into a 12.
Yep, right there.
Come on, let's beat a 5.
We're right here. You do, for 2 points. Onto her.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I will see if she is still alive. Yep, he finished off the Amazon Blades Mistress, so now we're on to Black Powder Rebel turn. And we'll see how much hurt I can put on things. Chariot moved up. Steam Golem broke away, so this one actually pushed to move out of the way, because the 2 Amazons, the Amazon Huntress and the Amazon Queen, along with the Dordan Stomper, are going to light up the chariot. And then these 2 are going to shoot the maggots. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna have the front of the tank try to kill that guy. Or what's the attack on the tank?
8.
Okay, yeah, we'll have the front of the tank try to kill the guy. So we'll start there.
Okay.
8 into
14.
hits for whatever my damage is.
It is 5. I'm willing to bet that should take him out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Demoralized.
So now we'll go back over to here. Dwarven Stomper into the side of the chariot. 13 into 17, needing a 5. 4.
Well, does he get shield?
No, you don't have battle armor on the side.
No, I mean for the being in the woods.
Well, you go to 16. You're at 16. You go up to 17.
Yeah.
So 13 plus 7 is 20.
So he got hit.
So do I hit him or the Maelstrom Golem? I hit the tank. I hit the chariot. So the chariot takes 4 points of damage on its side.
Okay.
I'm making David click all the dials because I'm holding the camera.
1, 2, 3, and 4. He's got 2 skulls.
Okay. We'll start with the Amazon Huntress. She has an attack of 11. He has a defense of 16 because it's going through his front. And he gets up by 1 because of Hindering Train, so 17. So she needs a 6.
She got it.
She got it. She has Pierce, so it goes through his toughness. So he takes 3 damage on the front.
Okay, 1 second here. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Then the Amazon Queen is going to shoot next. She has an attack of 12. That dial is super dirty. 12 into 16 goes still 17, so 5. Hits for 4 damage, down to 3 because of toughness.
1, 2, and 3. Still no skulls.
Nope. And that is it for my turn. So we're going to pause and talk about something real quick.
Wait. Did you hit him?
Yes, I shot. I shot into the side. That's brought up the skulls.
Okay.
So we're going to look at something real quick.
Okay.
Things we had to talk about was this is the last turn of the game. David has life. I don't. So we're going to finish off this turn. We'll calculate our points and see who won. Also, it's about close to the 2-hour mark anyway. He's just doing a bunch of shooting. Towers don't have to any shots. Where are you starting off with your first shot?
Let's shoot with him to him.
Okay, so you have an attack of 13 against my defense of 17. So you need a 4 or better.
Got
You
it.
do for 5. That shouldn't kill him or demoralize him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, just makes him angry. He's an angry little dwarf.
Cool. Then we're going to go with this guy, shooting into this group.
Which one is starting first? I think we talked about your Magus is going to shoot the Shield Maiden first.
Right. And he's got an attack of 12.
And we're a defense of 16.
Yeah, so just got to beat a 4.
Yep, 4 or better. And he
Gotcha.
does, so 4 damage to the Shield Maiden.
Well, that was the magic attack, right?
Well, you don't have to use Magic Blast if you don't want to. He has a base value of 4 damage, right?
Yes.
It's always better to go with your base value damage unless you have no line of sight.
2, 3, and 4. She's demoralized.
Excellent.
Okay. So now we're going to take this guy.
And we're going to do Flame Lightning into which one?
Let's do this guy.
Okay.
So he has to do
He is a 10
against
15.
15. Got to beat a 5.
Yep. He does. He makes a 5. So he hits this guy, and technically that guy. So he hits this guy for 1 damage, this guy for 1 damage, this guy for 1 damage, and her for 1 damage.
Okay.
With Flame Lightning. So Flame
She's
Lightning.
demoralized.
Okay. So Flame Lightning reduces your damage to 1, but then it hits all adjacent models for 1 damage.
Whoop. He's not demoralized.
Yep.
He's not demoralized. He is.
Okay. Okay. So next shot.
Next shot. So that was our Flame Lightning guy.
Yep. Do you have another one?
Now we got another one. And were these guys considered in base contact?
Yeah. All of these guys are in base contact.
Okay. So I just want to make sure.
So you can shoot you if you can see that guy.
Oh yeah, he's got.
Okay. So you can
right
Flame
there in the
Lightning him.
middle. And he has the attack of 10 versus 15, right?
14.
14.
You hit. So those 3 take 1 damage each.
Okay. 1 damage. He's not even close to out. Not out. Okay, so they are not done.
Okay. Then you have one guy back there who's going to also Flame Lightning,
Right.
and he can only see that one red guy.
Right. 10.
10 to 14.
Yep.
Normally you compare Flame Lightning to their defense values, but they all have a defense of 14.
So
That
he
hit.
hits.
So that guy and that guy take 1 damage each.
Still not demoralized.
Oh, no.
Still not demoralized.
Who's the Thunder Golem murdering?
We're just going to go with one of these guys.
Okay, probably the weakened one.
Yep. So let's go with a 12. So
12 into 12. Don't roll snake eyes. Oh, look at that. I'm guessing he's dead. That's 8 damage total. You've shot him. So that guy takes 4 more.
Yep. 1. Yep. He's out.
All right. And that's all your actions?
That should be all the actions.
All right, so we'll tally points. The way you do it is you tally survivor points and kill points. And I did not put enough skulls on the chariot, as he's only got 2. So he does not care. I do not get like half his points. So we're going to figure out, like I said, points. Tallying up the points. My dead pile is not even worth the amount the tank is. So with a light tank being 334 plus some garbage left over, against this is like 300 and some, 316 or 14 or whatever, I technically win the game. So David, thank you.
Good job.
Awkward left-handed handshake.
That's all right.
Now, talking about it, I actually, if we had kept going, I think I was going to lose. Because my artillery was worthless. He has a completely completely healthy young Eidolon. Whereas my tanks all beat to crap and my artillery is not doing much. My Jarl just got beat to crap. My Hammer Skulls beat the crap. My Chariots beat the crap. And those towers are just going to keep wrecking all my big stuff until it's gone. So my hopes were to try and take out those little guys, but that Thunder Golem alone makes basically immune until I get my Amazons up. But I would have had to kill his Chariot first. So I think he had a better chance of winning, but due to time constraints and just better dice rolls on my part, again, screwed up with the trees, or you're treating the trees as completely blocking unless you were in it. That's not how you do it. That's a Team Yankee rule. I know we were doing, hey, we're going to move off camera and then we're going to shoot. Technically, you're supposed to move the unit, then shoot. But again, for recording purposes and viewing purposes, we did it all. Okay, this is what we were going to do. It never came up where I'm going to shoot and then I'm going to move into combat. So thank you, David, for coming over.
Thanks.
Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed Mage Knight Conquest, which if I can steal him away from his wife, there will be more.
Well, you said there was something else.
What?
What?